my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me using all high-end makeup products. I asked on my Facebook page the other day, and by the way guys, if you didn't see my last video, I actually created a Facebook page for like all my fans and followers, and I will leave a link to it down below if you want to go like it, because I've been using it so much recently and it's just a little bit more informal than Instagram because you can upload a lot more kind of just chilly photos. It's kind of like Twitter too, so chilly photos is in like chill kind of photos rather than more kind of like professional edited ones and stuff. So if you want to like my page, I will leave it down below. And I asked on my Facebook page if you would want to see a like high-end get ready with me and then also a drugstore get ready with me. So today I thought I would film the high-end one first, and then next week I will film the drugstore one and upload it too. And in this video I used quite a lot of products from My Beauty Matches, and if you follow me on Instagram or my Facebook page, I uploaded a picture of all loads of high-end makeup the other day which I got off this website. And for example, if you chose like a NARS foundation and you clicked on it, it would compare like the price of it within Selfridges, John Lewis, Space NK and all stuff like that, and it compares the cheapest price, so then you can just click on the cheapest one and then put it into your shopping basket. So it means you're saving a lot of money because it compares all the cheapest prices and then you can click on the cheapest one. And also on the website, when you sign up, you can fill in a questionnaire, which means the people on My Beauty Matches are able to understand which products you like best and which products suit your skin type and stuff like that as well. They're able to match products specifically for you. I'll run through like some of the questions they can ask you. So when you start off the questionnaire, you can put in your age so that they can recommend the right skincare products tailored to your skin type. And then you can also choose what complexion you are, whether you're fair, light or like olive and stuff like that. And then also whether you have sensitive skin or not, and then also what kind of skin you have, and also a section about what concerns you most about your skin, like your wrinkles, large pores, cellulite and stuff like that. Like there's loads of different ones to choose from. And then you can also choose which eye colour you have, so they can recommend products for your eye colour too. And there's just loads of different questions you can get asked. But my favourite bit personally about the website is the fact that you can compare prices, so you're able to pick the cheapest price. Because I know sometimes stores would alter their prices, like sometimes, say for example Debenhams would have a higher price to Selfridges and stuff like that. So it means then you're able to just click the cheapest one. On the website they have over 1,500 brands ranging from drugstore and also high-end products too. They have products from like Debenhams, Boots, Selfridges and stuff like that. Also House of Fraser and Feel Unique as well. So they have like loads of different brands. As you can see in this video, like further on, I use products from loads of different brands as well. So I will list all the products I used in this video down below, and specifically the ones that I got from My Beauty Matches too if you're interested. So definitely go check out the website because it means you can save money as well, because it compares all the different websites, so it means you're basically just picking the cheapest product. As I said like a million times, I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself so much, but yeah, as I said, I will have all the links and stuff down below as well as the website. I hope you guys enjoy this video and I will see you soon. So I've already done my moisturiser and I used the Garnier Moisture Match, the like very dry to dry skin one, and now I'm going to use this Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream, and I've wanted this for so long and I've always heard really good reviews about it, but it comes in a little jar like this, and I love eye creams. It just makes your concealer sit a lot nicer and it prevents creasing so much better as well, and it just really hydrates. So for my primer, I'm going to be taking the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-hour primer, and this is like the one that looks like this and comes in like the stick form. So I'm just going to place it around my skin like this, and you really don't need much of this because it is really like balmy, so it really blends out loads. And then what I like to do is just blend it in with my fingers. I'm also going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water as well, just because that primer kind of makes your skin feel a little bit sticky and dry even. But I'm going to be using this just to add some moisture back into my skin, and I've heard so many things about this, so I'm going to shake it up and apply it to my skin. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using one of my new favourites, and that is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I'm sure you guys have heard of this product as well because it's been so raved about on YouTube at the moment, and it's actually my favourite foundation at the minute, and mine is in the shade Figi, and I wish I had got my NARS Sheer Glow in this shade because the colour that I have, I think it is Deauville, I think my other one's in, and it's a little bit more pink, where this one is like really yellow, which I really love, and it also has a pump as well, so thank you NARS for the pump, it's so amazing. What I do with this is basically just take a pump of it and just place it under my face, and you can literally use one pump to cover your whole face. And it's so liquidy, but it's still really pigmented, so it can cover your face really nicely. So I basically just take one pump at the start, and then if I need any more coverage, I go back in with another pump just to kind of layer it up. And then I use my beauty blender to blend it out, which I find is the best way for it. Okay, so now that I have my foundation done, I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows as normal and just do them the way I normally do, because I don't want to do it on camera because I've done it so many times before, so I'm just going to fill them on off camera. So okay, so now that I have my brows done, I'm going to move on to my base, and I'm going to be taking my NARS Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15, and I got this off My Beauty Matches website, which I will have a link to down below as I said at the start of the video, but I really wanted to try NW15 instead of NC15 just because I have NC and I really like it, and I also really wanted NW just because NW actually looks a tiny bit lighter than the NC colours. And I also wanted to go against like what I normally get as well, so I wanted to pick up NW15 as well. So now I have a variation between NW and NC15. So for my eyeshadows today, I'm going to be taking the Hourglass Modernist eyeshadow palette in Graphite, and it's just like a wee mini version of the ambient lighting palette, only it's a little bit smaller, and this is what the colours look like inside. I'm just going to take this first colour here on the same brush that I used for my concealer and just pack it onto my eye so that all the other colours can blend really nicely. So because I didn't get any products from the MYBEAUTYMATCHES website which contain like matte eyeshadows, I'm just going to go in with this Urban Decay Naked palette, and I haven't used this in like the longest time. And I'm going to take the colour Naked first of all, which is this one here, and I'm just going to run this right through my crease like that, and I'm just using this Zoeva Petite crease brush. So I'm just running it through my crease like that. As you can tell, I really used to love this palette. Like, this was one of the first ever makeup palettes that I had, and look how like well used it is. I used to love it. I still really do love it, but I just don't reach for it as much. I'm then going to go in with this colour here from the Naked palette called Buck, and it's just a more like intense brown colour, and it's a little bit more warmer as well. So I was going to take that on the same brush and just apply a little bit below where I applied the other colour. Just being a little bit more precise with this colour. I'm then going to go in with this MAC 217 brush, and I also got this from MYBEAUTYMATCHES, and I've always wanted a MAC brush, and I actually got quite a few of them, but they'll be in my haul video which I done before this video, so I will link it down below. But this is such a little soft brush and it's so good for blending, so I'm just taking this just to blend out the colours. So I'm now going to go back to my Hourglass Graphite palette, and I'm going to take this colour here, which is like a really dark intense purple colour. It's kind of like a navy purple, and I'm taking it on a MAC 228 brush. It's just a really small shader brush, and these colours are really pigmented, so you really need to like take the tiniest bit. What I'm doing with this is just placing it right onto the outer corner like so. I'm just kind of layering the colour up, and then I'm going to go in and blend it out afterwards. So layering the colour up, I'm kind of placing it along my outer lash line first, and then I'm kind of going up the way into my crease like a V shape, and then going to go back in with the MAC 217 brush and just blend that out into the other colours. And they blend so easily, like I've barely even touched the colour and the majority of it's blended already. So I want to apply like a really shimmery colour under my eyelid, but I want to apply like a really dark base first of all, just so that the colour really contrasts against the colour and then really stands out. So I'm going to be taking this MAC paint pot in the shade Blackground, and I also got this from MYBEAUTYMATCHES too. So they stock MAC, Hourglass, like loads of other different brands too. So it's basically just like a really dark grey, pretty much black colour with some shimmer in it. I'm just going to take some of this onto my finger, just the tiniest bit. Then what I'm going to do is just pack it onto my lid like that. And don't worry, because it is going to look really dark at the start, but then I am going to go in with other colours to really brighten it up and add some more colour to the look. So now I'm going to take my TooFaced The Return of Sexy palette, and this just comes with loads of different eyeshadow colours, and this colour right here is really calling my name. This one right here, it's a really nice golden colour, and I think this would look really nice as a base, and then the one from the Hourglass palette over top. So I'm going to take a little bit of this onto my finger, and these are really like chalky and they're really powdery, so hopefully I don't get too much fallout. I'm going to place that on top like that, and as you can tell it's went really shimmery. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade here from the Hourglass palette and just put that over top of it. Then I'm going to take my little small shader brush from MAC again, the 228. I'm just going to go in with what was left of my brush from the dark navy colour and just reapply that darker kind of colour to the outer portion of my eye. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Buck onto my blending brush, just the very top of the brush, which is the 217 again, and then I'm just going to run this through the crease one final time. I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush just to further blend all that out. Like that. So for my concealer today, I'm going to be taking my MAC Mineralise concealer in NW15, the same colour as my Pro Longware, and I'm just applying this right under my eyes, and I want my skin to look really flawless today just because I use a really flawless foundation, so I may as well use other really flawless looking products too. And then to set that in place, I'm going to be taking my MAC Mineralise Skin Finish in Light, and I'm going to be taking my MAC 116 brush, which is a blush brush I think, but I really like it just for setting my under eyes just because it's so flat and it works really well. So I'm just going to be pressing that on under my eyes just to set my concealer in place. So because I didn't get an eyeliner from My Beauty Matches, I'm just going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is just the brown one, and I'm going to run this along my lower lash line and then also my waterline. And then on either side I'm going to be taking this colour here from Makeup Geek, and it is in this shade Coco Bear, and I'm just applying that onto the outer and inner bits of my lower lash line. And then for my mascara, I'm going to be using my Benefit Roller Lash, and I have been in love with this recently. It's such a good mascara. Okay, so now I'm going to powder the rest of my face, and I'm going to be using the NARS All Day Luminous Powder Foundation in the shade Sweden, and also this MAC 182 Kabuki brush, and I got both of these from My Beauty Matches, and this powder is like the best powder that I've ever used, and I basically just kind of dab my brush into it and then just kind of place it along the areas where I didn't apply my MAC powder, which was like under my eyes, my chin. This really makes my makeup last so long, and the foundation and both this powder together is like a match made in heaven. Like, it's so good. And then to actually contour my skin, I'm going to be using like the most luxurious product which I have in my makeup collection, and this is the Burberry Warm Glow in number 1, and it's a natural bronzer, and look at the packaging of this, and then it just opens up. Whoa, it's gorgeous. And I'm also going to be using this MAC 168 brush, and I'm just taking some onto the brush, and it's kind of in between like a warm and cool bronzer because it's like really red looking, but then you can also kind of see like a grey tint to it as well, which is good. Then for my blush, I'm going to be using the Tom Ford blush in Savage, and this is also a really luxurious product, and the packaging is also gorgeous. And also this colour is like the most unique blush colour that I've ever owned. It's like a bronzer, but then a like dusty like dark pink. It's like a terracotta kind of colour, but then it also has like a really, I have no idea how to explain it, but it's like a really unique colour, and I think this would look so nice with this look just because the skin is really glowy. And I'm also going to take it on this 130 Duo Fibre brush, and both of these products are from My Beauty Matches as well. And then just going to apply it under my cheeks like that first of all. And then I'm going to go back in with my little contouring brush and just blend that up my cheeks. And for my highlight, I'm going to be taking this Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compact in the shade Beige, and I used to like see these products everywhere, and I've never owned one. Like, I think people who are interested in makeup always seem to have one of these just because they're so like a cult product, and like everybody seems to know about them. So I'm going to take my little Duo Fibre brush again and just kind of spread my brush in all of the product, and then I'm just placing this along the tops of my cheeks, kind of round in like a C shape. I didn't get any lip liners from the My Beauty Matches website, so I'm just going to line my lips with this NYX lip liner, and I know this isn't a high-end product, but it's the only one I have closest to me right now, so I just thought it would be easier just kind of grabbing this than actually going over this obstacle in front of me, because I have like both of my artificial lights, my like makeup stand because one of my lights are broke and I have to lean it on my makeup stand, and then also a big mirror, and then my camera, and then there's like loads of cables like coming everywhere, so I'm just going to stay put here and just use this next one. Then for my lipstick, I'm going to be using Angel from MAC, and it's like the most gorgeous like frosty pink colour, and I never thought I would have liked a frost, but I think I'm going to really love this. Video, and don't forget to check out the My Beauty Matches website, and also don't forget to sign up. You can sign up via Twitter and Facebook as well, so you don't need to put in like all your details and stuff again. So I will leave a link to everything down below, as well as all the products I got from that website as well, so go check it out. It's one of my favourite websites ever. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!